Oh my gosh, are we live? Okay, I feel like we've been live for a long time. My bad, y'all. Hi, everybody. I know it's been such a long time. Y'all, let me get my whole life together real quick. Okay, so let me get the microphone closer. All right. I got stuff falling on the floor. It's crazy. Don't look at my nails, y'all. My nails is jacked up. I know. Okay, don't look at my nails. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. How have y'all been? I know y'all are probably like, yo, mine, where have you been? Child, child. Nothing bad has happened. I've just been really busy with work. I would love to do YouTube 24/7. Like that'd be great. Like I would love to just be able to give you guys content all the time. But sis is not up there yet in subscribers and views and watches, but I do appreciate all 353 of you that watch my videos and that like my stuff. Like I really do appreciate it. All right. Hey Double T, hey girl. How you doing? If you're joining me today, make sure you're in the chat. I know it's a random live, but child, we about to get into it. Okay, I want to talk about some things. Please don't make me sign into Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna talk about some things. Okay, so I'm really excited to be here with you guys. Let's do a mental health check-in. Let's do a mental health check-in before we get into the celebrity news and gossip. Okay, because we got a lot to talk about. Okay. All right, mental health check-in. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm currently fasting. Um, I decided to go on a physical, spiritual, and emotional journey. I put on quite a few pounds. I wish I could do before and after so I could show y'all. Not a lot. Like I'm not like. Let me show y'all what I'm working with. Hold on, so y'all can see. I don't have a lot of space here. Hold on, put my pants up. Okay, so like I'm okay, you know, but I have put on like quite a few pounds since like the whole COVID thing. Like, you know, like this sweater is a medium, you know, just to give you guys an idea. I used to wear a small. So I decided that I'm going to take autonomy over my health. I'm going to take autonomy over how I feel. And I'm just going to stop trying to sit there and wait for things to just like work themselves out, right? So I said, I'm going to go on a fast. Now, if you guys don't know anything about water fasting, a lot of people think it's like starvation or whatever. It's not. Water fasting is literally a way to cleanse your cells, like on a cellular level. Okay. So water fasting is great for that. So it and not only that, you can lose up to 1 to 2 pounds a day. For me, I've been losing an average of 1.4 pounds. So I'm already down 14 pounds in 2 weeks just from fasting. Um, every time I've been intermittent fasting, like that's when you eat at certain times. I've been doing that for years, not during COVID, obviously, girl, but I've been doing that for years. But um, I wanted to take it up a notch. And I honestly, here's where the mental and spiritual part comes in because I really wanted to challenge myself and say, okay, I'm going to fast. I could do this because I could never make it past 24 hours. I could never make it past 24 hours fasting. And I've gone up to 3 days with just having water. So it's really just like a mental battle. Because for me, it's like, okay, if I can overcome this mental thing, there's nothing I can't overcome. So once I did my first 2 days, I said, okay, the next fast I do, I'm going to try to make it 3 days. So I did 3 days. And now currently I'm on a 2-day fast because I just got off a 3-day. And then I'll be doing a 4 or 5 day fast before the new year starts. And then once the new year starts, I'll be doing a 5-day fast. So the goal is to lose 7 more pounds before the new year. But my goal weight is to get down about 17 more pounds. So I'm really excited. I feel great. My body doesn't have to digest food right now. So it's working on doing other things. Like it's breaking down the unhealthy things in my body. It's regenerating cells. If you're interested in this, I'm not let me know if y'all want me to do a whole water fasting video, I will. But I want to show y'all the app that I'm using before we get into the shits. Where is the app? Okay, so I'm using this app right here. It's called the Life app. Can y'all see that? I feel like one of those makeup people that be going like this. Can y'all see that? So it showed, y'all could see the countdown clock, and it shows you, let me turn the light down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. It literally shows you how many hours I've been fasting. So it'll show you how many hours you've been fasting. Oh, that's a nasty light. We don't want that. Is this it? I think this is it. It shows you how many hours you're fasting, and it shows you what your body is doing while you're fasting. So it's been a great mental health situation for me because I pride myself in being a strong person. And I'm like, you're a strong person. Why can't you overcome not eating? Like, you're not going to die. I'm not going to die. Okay. So I've done the research and stuff like that. So it's like, why can't you just stop eating? So I'm like, oh, okay. You have a emotional connection to food that is very unhealthy. Obviously, it's great to have a connection to food if you're on a plant-based diet or whatever, but to have an emotional connection to unhealthy food is not great. So during the fast, the days that I do eat, I try to go back and eat the unhealthy things, and I couldn't. The fast literally cleared my body, for real. It was great. Hi Sephora. Hey girl. Sephora said, miss you so much. I'm working on losing weight right now. Okay, is this where y'all want to go with the live? Because I kind of just came on. I didn't know what to talk about. Is this where y'all trying to go? Sephora and Double T, I think you guys are here. Let me know if y'all want to talk about this. Because we talk about it, child. We will talk about it. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know my computer is always dying. So if y'all want to talk about it now, we can get into it. Okay. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm here for it. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's talk about it. I've been so insecure in dating because I am not my normal size. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're not big, but it doesn't matter, right? It's about my comfortability and how I feel. So during COVID, I didn't have anybody with me except for my daughter. So it's just my daughter and I, and she's a little girl. So my comfort was food. My comfort was getting a bottle of wine. Before they shut everything down and my job said, all right, you have to go back. You have to go home and you have to work from home. I was in the gym 4 days a week. I was doing HIIT cardio with intermittent fasting. Girl, I was 125 pounds. Okay. I was killing it. And then COVID happened. And we were told, you only going to be home for 2 weeks, maybe 3. So I was like, girl, the gyms are closed. There's no way to go. There's nowhere to go. It's only 2-3 weeks. Sit back and enjoy yourself. That was going to be my 2-3 weeks to treat myself. 2-3 weeks turned into 2 years. Okay. So when I would get lonely, and I'm from New York, so I'm sitting there watching Governor Cuomo and stuff, talk about all this stuff. When I would get lonely, I would just eat and I would drink and I would eat. And I would drink, and I would eat, and I would drink. I would just be on my phone like, girl, what we about to eat today? Or if I got stressed out from work, I would just order food. And before I knew it, I had packed on 30 pounds. Okay. So I had packed on 30 pounds. 30 pounds is a lot. That's a lot. So I decided to water fast. Have any of you ever heard of water fasting? Have you read into it? And I had already been doing, like I said earlier in the video, intermittent fasting, but I said, yo, let me water fast. Let me get into it. And this has been, for me, the most challenging thing I have ever done in my life. You're looking at somebody that is addicted to food. Now, I'm not gonna be on my 600-pound life or whatever, I'm not. Like, currently I'm 155. If you must know. Okay. Currently I'm 155. So I'm trying to get down. My goal weight is 130. I don't want to be back to being 125. That was a little skinny. I do want to have a little meat in my bones, okay? But you know what I'm saying? But anywho, oh, you haven't heard about it, girl. Let's get into it. So water fasting is basically what it is. We know Christians, Muslims, they all fast, right? And it was seen before as like a spiritual thing, which it is. But there's a lot of medical and health benefits to fasting. I'm gonna pull up a video real quick while I'm talking. There's some medical and health benefits to fasting. People have gotten rid of their diabetes with it. People have literally beat stage 4 cancer with it. It's a lot. So, and on top of that, the health benefits, people are losing weight. Like, this is a thing. People are actually losing weight. People are getting, like, I'll tell y'all right now, since I've been fasting, my anxiety is like gone. And you're looking at somebody that like always anxious. And sometimes it's for no reason. I'm like, what the like, why am I anxious? Not knowing I have all this food and stuff in my system that some of us, we like, this is gonna sound nasty, but some of us have backed up shit in our system from like years that has not come out. This is what starts to generate diseases and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me find the right video for y'all. So the YouTube channel that really helped me out a lot is A Healthy Alternative. A Healthy Alternative. They helped me out. He's helped me out a lot. His name is Chris James. And that's funny. That's the name of my high school boyfriend, Chris James. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to find a video. Let's see. Sort by most popular. All right, so people have literally lost hundreds of pounds just by fasting. Literally. That's how serious it is. A lot of people will stop fasting because they start to feel sick and stuff like that. But they don't understand, bitch, you feel sick because your body is cleaning out the nasty shit that you've had in your body for years. A lot of us, God forbid, have sicknesses and cancers that are manifesting in our body right now. And when you fast, it cleanses that out. My stomach, I'm going to do another YouTube channel that's completely different from my celebrity news and gossip. And, when I talk about relationships and being a Black woman and shit, because I really want to show y'all my transformation. I don't want to show it to you right now because I'm not done. But I always had like neck pain, or I always had some type of headache or something. Ever since I've been fasting, gone. When I had my daughter, I had gotten an epidural, which was completely useless because as soon as I got it, before it even kicked in, she came out. I got an epidural and nobody fucking told me about the back pain from the epidural. I had, for the past 5 years, chronic back pain in the spot where I got the epidural. I have been fasting for 2 weeks off and on. Like I'll do 3 days, eat 1 day, do 3 days or whatever. So right now this is my fasting day. Yeah, that back pain, like it's literally 5 days into water fasting is gone. It's gone. And this is TMI, but when I do eat and I use the bathroom, it doesn't come out like normal. You can see the fat. Like y'all know, anybody ever take Allie, the weight loss pill? So I've taken it once or twice, and Allie helps to like let out the fat, but I would use the bathroom and would see the fat because my system was so cleaned out. It was then able to separate the fecal matter and the fat. So the fat was able to come out. That's one. Sleep. I wake up in the morning, I'm refreshed, I'm not tired. Now, during this fast, I had to come into, so for a girl, during this fast, I had to come into um it's yellow. It's oil. It's oil because fat is oil. It's yellow. It looked like, when them girls get the BBLs and they show you the fat, like what the fat looks like. That's what it looks like. Sephora says, what color is the fat that comes out? It's yellow and oily. Like it's fat. It looked like the BBL, like when they take the fat out their stomach and put it in their butt. That's what it looked like. But yeah, you don't need to sleep that much, all of that. And I'm just like, every day, some people lose upwards of 2 pounds a day. I've only been losing 1 pound, 1.4 pounds, 1.6 pounds. I haven't been losing 2 pounds a day, but I'm okay with that. But the hardest part of the fast for me is not eating, because after the first day and the second day, you're not hungry. What it is, especially if you have to cook for your kids, cook for your whoever's in your house, you walk in, there's food everywhere. Now it's like a mental game, right? Now you really got to have a conversation with yourself like, all right, why do you want to eat right now? You're not hungry. You're drinking water. Speaking of which, girl, why must you eat right now? What is going on with you internally that you feel like you have to eat right now? And I had gone through something had happened, like a situation. And the first thing I wanted to do was pick up my phone, go on Grubhub and order Applebee's. And I started to do it. And I said, you're fasting. I said, look at that. When you get frustrated, you want to eat. I had to write that shit down. It really helps you to realize, yo, bitch, you fucking eating because of you're an emotional eater, which most of us are. We eat to celebrate. When you meet up with friends, let's meet at this restaurant, right? Hey, Angela. So what we're talking about is water fasting. Water fasting is the topic at hand. And I'm currently on a water fast. I've lost 13, 14 pounds in 2 weeks. That's a pound a day. And we still have 7 more days until the new year. I will be fasting 5 out of those 7 days. So I can expect another 5 to 10 pounds before the new year. And it's not water weight. A lot of, you just losing water weight. I'm not. I'm losing fat. Okay? Like the fat is literally coming out of the toilet, like in the toilet. I see the fat. So I want to show y'all a video of this lady. Let's see, does he put the pictures in here? I want to show y'all a video of this lady. She lost, I think, 100 pounds. And what's crazy about water fasting is people losing 100 pounds in like 2 months, 3 months. Okay, they're you know what I'm saying? So let's watch the video. I'm excited because and can I be honest with you guys? Can I be transparent for a minute? Because I feel like it's really important. I mean, I'm always transparent with y'all. Part of the reason why I have not been making videos when I'm on camera is not because I don't have the equipment, because I do. It's not because I don't have the space, because I do. A lot of times, yes, I'm coming from work, I'm tired, it's a late night, but I was just not feeling confident. I was not feeling confident because I was over my weight. Okay. A lot of people are like, oh, you're not overweight. I'm over the weight for me. Okay. What I'm supposed to be. I'm short. I'm 5'2". Okay. I'm 5'2". I should not be 155 pounds. I shouldn't. My weight generally needs to be around, 125, 130, but 125 is too small for me. I want to have a little booty meat. So I'm okay with 130, 135. So let me show y'all the channel that's really helped me out. Niggas not paying me. I don't know this nigga, but I can't wait to come back by the grace of God in the new year and show y'all how much more weight I've lost. Let me share my screen real quick. So basically, that's why I haven't been on camera. For real, because I've just been really insecure. And that's just me being honest. All right, let's watch a little bit of this.
Hi, I'm Chris James, and you're watching A Healthy Alternative. Today, we have an amazing, exciting, wonderful guest. Queen Mother from our Healthy Alternative group is going to be sharing her truly awesome journey, restoring her wellness, becoming a different person. And
yeah, look at that. Like literally, look at that. Do y'all see that shit? That's just from fasting. And to me, it's not about just losing weight. It's the fact that if you have cancer, diabetes, sickness in your body, our body, let me stop sharing the screen real quick. Our body is so incredible. It could literally heal itself if we give it the opportunity to where we're not constantly eating, because digestion takes a lot of energy. Your body got to break down the Philly cheesesteak, break down the pizza, break this down, break that down. It don't have time to break down those cancerous cells that are starting to form together. It don't have time to regulate your insulin. It don't have time to do shit because, bitch, you always eating. Me too. That's what I was doing. Okay, so just seeing people say, yo, I was in stage 4 cancer, and that shit kind of hurts because my dad died of cancer. Even though he wasn't he was like thousands and thousands of miles away from me. He was in another country, COVID, we couldn't fly him out. But even being able to give him this information like, hey, dad, go on a fast. So Jesus knew what he was talking about when he said fast and pray, child. Okay. And let's not even talk about the intuition. This is the first time in 32 years that I have not had anxiety. I remember I was telling y'all about my anxiety, and one of y'all actually wrote me, I think it was you, Sephora, you was telling me about anxiety patches and stuff. I ordered that shit, girl. It worked a little bit, but this is the first time I can't, even if I want to be depressed, I can't, because my body is like such at a euphoric level. But let me shut the fuck up. Let's watch the video.
And really shocking us with amazing transformation. So stay tuned. This is going to be a good one.
All right, Negro.
Maybe something I ate, it'll go away. It was like literally my life fell apart. I weighed my most, which was 222 pounds. I'm only 5'1". I'm not a tall girl, so that was a lot for me.
Yeah.
Physically, just still in a mindset that I was small. I would go shopping and go to my favorite stores and couldn't fit under the stuff that I used to fit. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's wrong? I'm thinking that it's their clothes, but it was me, Health-wise, where do I start? I was highly depressed, suicidal. I had knee problems. I had back problems. I had signs of early colon cancer. So
Okay, so Sephora asked a good question in the chat. I'm gonna put the link to the video. I'll put it in the comments right now so you guys can check out his channel. And then when the live is done, I will put it in the description box. Here's a video. So Sephora asked a really good question. She says, so we are just supposed to drinking water for how long? All right. So a lot of people start off intermittent fasting, right? I'm sure most of y'all have heard what that is. If you don't know what it is, check it out. Intermittent fasting is like, for instance, people will wake up in the morning, they won't have breakfast, and they'll eat from 12 until like 7 o'clock at night. They'll give themselves about 8 hours to eat, and then the rest of the day they won't eat. Or some people do 23 hours of fasting, and they'll give themselves 1 hour to eat, and they won't eat the rest of the day. That alone, I lost 6 pounds in 1 week just from doing that. That's how I prep myself. I did the 23 fast. So I would eat every day at 5 o'clock. That's it. And then I would have water. I wouldn't eat anytime after that. Okay, so that alone. So if you want to up it, you just drink water. Nothing else. Okay, so I would suggest before you even do a water fast, I would suggest I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Listen, y'all, it's about to be the new year. We're trying to get everything. We trying to get the men's that you know what I'm saying? Why we feel insecure to go on a date? You know you're prettier than half of these bitches because you just gained a little weight because we can't stop eating. Really? I'm not about to miss out on my destiny because I can't stop eating. No shade. Okay? So how I started out is for 1 week, I did a fruit fast. All I ate was fruits for 1 week. My body started to get into that, and I was using the bathroom a lot because my body was getting rid of all of those toxins. And the fruit fast alone, you'll lose a bunch of weight from fruit fast. Then after I did the fruit fast, the next week I did the 23-hour fast where I ate every day at 1 o'clock. And I watched what I ate too, because even I'm only eating, and you don't have to. That's a good thing about fasting is you could pretty much, during that 1 hour, you can eat whatever you want. You're still going to lose weight. So then the week after that, I started water fasting. So all I did was drink water. You can put the sweeteners in your water. Make sure it's 0-calorie sweeteners and make sure the sweetness says stevia. Make sure it doesn't say sucrose or whatever, or all that type of stuff. So you're going to have to do a little bit of research. But girl, if you don't want to stress yourself out with the sweeteners and what sweetener to use, just drink water. You can also have sparkling water, like the carbonated water. You can have that as well. Squeeze a little lemon or lime in it. You'll be good. Okay. So that's just all I've been doing. And the weight is just falling off. I'm on camera today. Like, I was like, I feel good today. You know, I woke up, I did my, I'm working remotely because COVID is out here dancing on people's lungs, child. So I did my, I did my job. I'm off the clock. And I said, let me go live. I'm feeling good. Okay. Like I'm confident to go on camera. Y'all already know I'm dating somebody. I'm even more confident in that situation. I feel good. And I think other than me looking good, knowing that if there's any illnesses in my body is clearing that shit out. So when you're water fasting, you're going to feel sick. You're going to feel sick. Those are called detox symptoms. Your body is detoxing. So you're going to feel sick. Bitch, if you got to call out of work, don't get fired. Now, I don't know how many times you've been calling out. But if you got to call out of work, call out of work. Lay there all day. You're still going to lose weight. Because just for you to breathe and everything, you need energy. The most important thing, other than just making sure you're drinking water, is making sure that you're sleeping. Okay? If you're the type of person that goes to bed 2-3 in the morning and you wake up at 7, that's part of the reason why you're not losing weight. And trust me, when you're water fasting, you can't wait to go to bed because you want to fucking eat. So you're like, yo, I need to go to bed. Let me tell you, I went to bed at 8:30 last night. Okay? Angela says, I feel dizzy when I go many hours without food. So Angela, my question to you is, are you drinking water? You're supposed to have a gallon of water a day. Are you drinking water? And I don't know if you have like any medical conditions and stuff like that, but the first few days, you're gonna feel dizzy. You're gonna feel sick. You're gonna be angry because you're basically hangry because you want to eat. You're gonna be snapping at people. You might snap at your kids. You just have to like get it to, honestly, I'm telling you the truth. So a lot of people are like, oh, I want to do water fast, but I don't feel well. Your body's detoxing. It's detoxing. I went through 2 days. This is TMI, but for anyone that wants to try this, I really want to tell you my experience. I went through 2 days where I was on the fucking toilet, shitting my life in the toilet. So I'm shitting my life in the toilet, and I'm like, why the fuck am I shitting? I haven't eaten in 3 days. I literally had not eaten in 3 days. So why am I shitting? I said, oh my God, this is shit. My body's detoxing. My body's flushing all that. I don't know what the stuff I was eating, y'all, was unbelievable. It really was. Cakes and cookies and ice cream and Oreos. And I can have Oreos. Oreos are vegan. So I eat a whole sleeve of Oreos. Only God knows what that was doing to my body. Another type of detoxing is when you're water fasting, you might start to manifest rashes, pimples. And you're like, yo, let me stop doing this shit. Let me go eat. No, bitch, your body's detoxing. It has to excrete these toxins, and it can only do it, I call pimples face poop because your body is trying to detox. So trying to get rid of something. That's why you have those pop-ups. You might have rashes. But I guarantee you, if you're somebody with some type of health issues, literally fast for 3 days, you're going to see the difference. Not to mention you get on a scale 3 days, that's between 4 to 6 pounds or more. If you're on the heavier side, for whatever reason, heavier people, like I say 250 and up, they tend to lose like 30 pounds in 1 month. Okay. I put the link in the comments for you guys. Can I pin it? What? I put the link in the comments. I don't know how to pin shit, bitch. I don't know how to do this. But I put the link in the comments. I'm also going to put it in the description. I'm so happy we're talking about this because this is not what I was planning on talking about. So I hope I really gave y'all some type of something. But I'm not getting paid for this, and I'm letting y'all know I have lost 14 pounds in 2 weeks. Okay. And I have, 7 more days to go with this. The best fast to get the most benefits out of your fast, you want to fast at least 72 hours. Okay. And the app that I'm using is called Life. This is the Life app. Can y'all see that? Oh, I hate this thing. Let me see if I take the camera off. This is the Life app. It shows you how many hours. Y'all can see how long I've been fasting now. Do y'all see that? That's how long I've been fasting. It shows you how many hours you've been fasting and what's going on with your body. Like, it'll tell you you're in ketosis. Ketosis is when your body uses the fat in your body for energy because it doesn't have any food. Your body doesn't have any carbohydrates, no food, so it has no choice but to start to use the fat in your chin, girl, for energy. Use the fat in your arm. My arms were so I had one of those. And now I'm just happy, honestly. Okay. I'm so happy because I didn't think I could make it past 2 days. I was trying to make it past 2 days for a long fucking time. I would do 2 days and I had to go eat. I gotta eat. And then I said to myself, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. And I didn't want to wait till the new year because a lot of people say, oh, new year, new me. No, I'm not waiting till the new year. I wanted to start before the new year. I wanted to hit the new year with a goal. Okay. And I'm almost there. 7 more pounds until my new year goal. But yeah, Sephora said, yes, I'm going to do this. God sent you. This has been on my mind, and I was watching a fasting video. Oh, okay. I'm happy because I was like, I don't know if they want to hear me talk about this. Thank you, Sephora. Okay. I feel good. I feel good now. I'm like, I don't know if they want to hear this. But Sephora, and listen, follow me on Instagram, Sephora. If you guys want, I can make a group chat for fasting on Instagram so we can like encourage each other. So follow me on Instagram, Sephora. Send me a message. Say, hey, it's Sephora. And we could start messaging. And anyone else, even if you're watching the video after I'm live, send me a message. Say, hey, I'd like to be part of the fasting group chat. And I'll put a group chat so we can encourage each other. Let me know when you want to start. I love encouraging people. Like, it helps me to stay encouraged. So, yeah, I'm telling you, for me, my dad died of cancer in 2020. My dad died of cancer in 2020. My mom has diabetes. Well, she had diabetes. So my mom, I don't even think she knows that she was doing this. She was doing fasting, but she decided she's going to take control of her health. So she was only eating one meal a day. And one meal a day is called Omad, OMAD. That's like an actual thing. If you look it up, let me put it in the chat. So OMAD is a form of fasting. You have one meal a day. So a lot of you might have to start with that. So when she ate that one time and then she didn't eat for the rest of the day, she gave her body an opportunity to not have to digest food and regulate her insulin. She has not been on diabetes medication for 15 years. And that was before all of this became popular, because I used to look at her like, girl, you're doing too much. You only eating once a day. You're doing too much. But she cured her diabetes. And I didn't even realize that's what she was doing. And I don't think she realized what she was doing. I think she was just trying to regulate her insulin. My back pain is gone. My boobs got perkier. So, because I breastfed, so I'm trying to see if they get even perkier, because I did want to get a breast lift this next summer, this summer coming up. So I'm trying to see if my boobs get naturally perkier from fasting. I might just not do that. But one thing I have to say is, a lot of people, some of you are probably thinking about loose skin, like you might have loose skin. One thing that's good about fasting that is different from other forms of weight loss is that, this is so cool. Fasting, you will rarely have loose skin. Okay, let me show y'all the video we was just watching, because I just want to show y'all. She lost like 150 pounds. I want y'all to see that she has no loose skin. And I'm going to explain in a minute why she did not have loose skin. Hold on. Where's the picture of her? And I'm going to explain in a minute why she did not have loose skin. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? All right, I can't see the picture. That's annoying. All right, I'm going to just start playing the video and see if the picture pops up. Okay, so what happens during fasting, why people don't get loose skin, is because, especially when you go on like a 2-week fast, you're going to have a time in fasting where you're not losing weight. Because I was mad a few days ago. I was like, yo, I'm not losing weight. But I felt like I was getting smaller, but I wasn't losing weight. What happens is your body will start to eat the extra skin protein and use that protein for energy because you're not eating. So your body will start to go through what is called autophagy. I'm like teaching a class right now. Your body's going to go through what's called autophagy, and it's going to start to eat the loose skin. That's why if you have a lot of weight to lose, like 50, 60, 100 pounds, I would consider you to fast instead of to diet and exercise, because your body you're going to have to get the weight loss surgery and stuff. A lot of people from Chris's channel, and I'm part of his Facebook group too. It's also the same name of his channel. Y'all should join. People don't have no loose skin, and people have lost 200 pounds. How you lose 200 pounds and you don't have no loose skin, no surgery, no nothing? It's literally from your body going through autophagy and eating itself. So it's like, okay, these are dead skin cells. It eats it from the inside. Obviously, it's not from the outside. Then you probably got something else going on. Eats it from the inside. I cannot find her before and after picture. Oh, that sucks. I don't see it here because I wanted y'all to see how she had no loose skin. But I think that's what's going on with my breasts. I think my body is starting to get rid of that loose skin. All right, you guys can watch the video and see the before and after picture. I think my body is trying to get rid of that loose skin. So that's why, because I'm like, why are my breasts perkier? Weird, right? So yeah, y'all. So if y'all are trying to do this with me, join the journey. I think it's cool. Follow me on Instagram and just send me a message and I'll make a group chat. And we can just encourage each other like, bitch, I'm stressed out. I'm about to eat right now. Okay. It's my Instagram name is, hold on, because I changed it, child. It's just the Mine Edo. The Mine Edo. I'll put it in the chat. But I'm just here to catch up with y'all because I don't know if I'm going to be, I really want to come back on camera once I met my weight loss goal. So, hey, Domino. Girl, I'm about to sign out. We were supposed to get into celebrity news and gossip, but we started talking about fasting and my weight loss journey. I've lost 13, 14 pounds, and I have about 13, 14 more to go. And then I'm gonna be at my goal weight. I'm gonna come on this camera. I'm gonna be half naked, child. Oh, thanks, Domino. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I was just telling them how I've been able to lose the weight and just stay healthy. And I had like chronic back pain. My chronic back pain is gone. I'm always telling you about how I have anxiety. I have not had any type of anxiety since I've been fasting. Like, I feel great. So that's just all we was talking about. But I do have a few more pounds to lose. And the name of the app is called Life. Just type in like Life Fasting app. I don't have Android, so I don't know what it's called on Android. I only have Apple iPhone. But yeah, that's pretty much, I feel good. Like, I used to have a OD double chin. Okay, it's still a little bit there. But we getting rid of it. So I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. But the hardest part of this, Sephora, are you going to do it? Are you going to try fasting? Please watch some other YouTube videos of people that are a lot more knowledgeable than me. I've been watching YouTube videos, but the hardest part is going to be the mental part. You're going to feel sick. Sometimes you might actually throw up. But like I said, the pimples and the rashes and the shitting and the throwing up, when you haven't even eaten anything, you just been drinking water, is just your body trying to get rid of the shit that will try to make you sick. All right, Angela says she's doing it. Angela, you can follow me on Instagram, TheMindEdo. And yes, Angela, but it's good. Like when I'm on the toilet or when I'm throwing up, I know, especially when I haven't eaten, I know it's something toxic. I know it is. Especially with the way I've been eating the whole 2020, 2021, I know it's something toxic. So I feel great, like it's out of my system. Listen. What's his name? Chadwick Boseman. What's that nigga name from Apple? Steve Jobs. All these people have money. And they were not able to buy their way out of dying from sicknesses and disease. My dad got cancer, and I don't know how he got it, because from what I knew, he was a fairly healthy eater, blah, blah, blah. I don't want that. My mom had diabetes. I don't want that. I want to be healthy. I want to live a long life. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to walk in a room and feel like a bad bitch, and I feel like I got to hide my pooch just because I can't stop fucking eating food. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So Sephora says the problem is dairy, wheat, and meat. And I stopped drinking cow's milk when I was 16. I stopped drinking cow's milk. Meat, I started becoming a vegetarian when I was 18, but 2020, I just said, I'm home. Let me just, have a little bit chicken and steak, and it's been terrible for my health, honestly. Yeah, if you want to start out with the veg and fruit, Angela, if you just eat vegetables and fruit, but the vegetables, I just prefer the fruit fast, because the vegetables is tricky. Because vegetables can be healthy, but once you start adding all those spices that have salt, sazon, adobo, once you start adding that, it's not healthy no more. And salt makes you hold and retain a lot of water. That's why sometimes you're like, damn, why my stomach always sticking out? It's because you're retaining a lot of water and you're bloated because of salt. So if you are going to do the vegetables, I wouldn't add oil. You can steam. You can use water to cook your vegetables on the stove. You don't need oil. And if you're going to use oil, put a little bit on a cloth and rub it around your pan, or use nonstick spray, because oil could add an extra 200-300 calories that we don't even know about. But a fruit fast into water fasting is the best way to go, or smoothie fast. I don't trust the doctor or pharmacist either. They're horrible. I took my daughter to the doctor the other day because she had to fill something out for school. And they're like, oh, it's flu. You want to get her a flu shot? I'm like, no, I don't want to get her a flu shot. I have ginger. I have garlic. I have all these things at home. Because when you go to the doctor, they're giving you medicine for the symptoms, but they're not treating the actual disease. Oh, you have high blood pressure. Okay, let's give you something to lower the blood pressure, which is good, but I still have high blood pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me something. They can't do that. They don't have a cure. What they have is ways to manage it. So listening to women that look like me tell me, bitch, I had stage 4 cancer, and I healed myself of stage 4 cancer from drinking fucking water. Bitch went on a 30-day water fast, quit her fucking job, dropped her kids off at her mom's house, and said, I need to do this so that I don't fucking die. Because if I don't do this, my kids is not going to have a mother. And she was able to. All this stuff is on his channel, which is in the link in the chat. So Forrest says, I use extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon. That's good. I was on a 15-day cleanse, eating nothing but raw foods and fruits mostly. You really start to see and feel how your body responds. Yes. Yes. What a lot of us don't know is that every time you eat, you're supposed to shit. Every time. A lot of us go 2-3 days without shitting. That's fucking crazy. You're walking around with all of this stuff in your body, which starts to manifest disease. So for me, yes, I'm starting to look snatched. I'm losing weight. For me, it goes beyond that. I want to live for my daughter. I don't want to die of cancer when I could prevent it by not eating shit. And the days that I do eat when I'm not fasting, my meals will look like, let me see if I can find a picture of something on my phone. I don't really take like pictures of what I eat, but I do have one picture. It's not that fancy. Let me see if I can find it, child. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. So this was what I had. The day that I wasn't fasting. This is what I had. You see salmon, black beans, and vegetables. Salmon, black beans, and vegetables. I ate that. That was my one meal. And then I went right back to fasting. Fasted for another 3 days. So even the days that you're not fasting, you want to eat healthy. You don't want to eat unhealthy food because your body has to break all of that down. I want y'all to think about it like the thing that I'm putting in my mouth right now, is it going to help my body to fight against diseases, or is it going to feed the diseases that are currently slowly manifesting in my body? Because stage 4 cancer, or cancer doesn't pop out of nowhere. That shit has been happening for a long fucking time. And even with changing my daughter's food, she's always eating healthier. Like if I eat my snacks and stuff, I would eat it when she's in bed. I have a whole snack situation. Well, I used to, have hidden snacks because I didn't want her to see me eating that. The most snacky thing she eats is like Cheez-Its, which I'm trying to figure out a healthier version of that. But honestly, like my daughter would tell anybody, I don't eat candy. That's too sweet, because I've never given her that stuff, but I'm thinking I'm being a good parent because I'm giving her healthy stuff. But no, you're actually not being a good parent because you're feeding yourself things that are going to kill you or cause disease. And if you die, who's going to be here for your child? So you need to get it together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just about being overweight. Yeah, that's cute and all, but a lot of us are not overweight. And we're like, inside of our bodies are sick. Like you could be skinny and have absolutely disgusting health. Honestly. Absolutely. But yeah, Angela, I would definitely just do the fruit fast. That'll help you to get into it. To get into that. But anywho, I think I'm gonna get out of here if y'all don't have anything else to say. Child, I gotta wrap Christmas presents and all that type of stuff. So like I said, if you would like for me to put you in a group chat on Instagram for fasting, just to encourage us into the new year, follow me at The Mind Edo and just send me a message. And then just be like, hey, girl, I want to be part of the group chat. And I'll just add you to the group chat. Bye, Sephora. Are you going to do your fast soon? Or are you going to do it before the new year? Are you going to do it on the 1st? What about you, Angela, before we get out of here? I don't know who that Negro is in the chat. Celebrity chat? What? I don't know what you mean. No, it's just a chat with whoever wants to do the fasting, like an encouragement. You could just send me a message at The Mind Edo on Instagram and I'll add you to the chat. I think doing a fast into the new year is good. That'll be like a great little, you know what I'm saying? But, well, I bought a lot of fruits and vegetables, so I'm starting slow. Listen. Yes, that's how you start. Replace stuff. Don't rush into it. But please check out Chris's channel, A Healthy Alternative. Let me link his channel again in the chat, and I'll put it in the description for anybody that's watching the replay. Because I really want y'all to. This dude is just awesome. He's very knowledgeable. Like watching his videos, he will tell you like, okay, this is what's going to happen on this day. You're going to feel like this on the fast, and everything he said really happened. All right. I love y'all. And if I don't see you again before the new year, okay, have a safe and happy holidays. Happy New Year. And by the grace of God, I'm going to see y'all in the new year. Okay. Peace.